Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for clicking on the video as we finish out Stone Roses' debut album. Let's go ahead and move on to where we left off. It's not technically the last track, which is I'm the Resurrection, which we have listened to. That was actually... No, that wasn't the first track we listened to from the band. That was the first track we listened to from them was I Want to Be Adored. So now we are moving on to this track, which is This Is the One. This is the one what? This is the one to end the album. Can I tell you? This album came highly recommended. All the songs did on this particular one. But I don't think I've ever heard anyone really talking about any subsequent albums from the band. Are the rest of their albums not as influential, interesting? Like, I just haven't seen much talk about them. I've seen just talk about this one. So just curious. But for now, we'll stick with This Is the One because this is that one. Let's go ahead and dive on into it. We will talk about it after. Of course, the Buy Me a Coffee is there. If you want to sponsor a song request, Patreon for exclusive content, and right here on YouTube where you are, just pressing that like button helps a great deal. Let's go ahead and get into it. We'll discuss it a little bit after we listen. This is the one. I like how from the hits they brought it down to this spacey wind, the bass line. Nice little sentimental guitar. This kind of quiet, hazy sound. Very dreamy. I like how anthemic that the melody is. Back of the room helicopter coming in. Big charge on the drums, though. Love that singing there. Such a melodic and catchy line that is. Man, that works really well into Resurrection. Okay, This Is the One is a really great, second to last track from the album. It is extremely anthemic. I mean, the vocals, the catchiness of the lines, and the way that he's singing out, you can absolutely sing that out in a crowd. And I wouldn't be surprised if during a live show, this is one of those tracks where everyone in the crowd gets involved singing, I'm singing way off. This is the one. This is the one. Like, they're just going along with that. I'm so melodic off of that. Ian Brown sounds absolutely incredible here. And I love how the way it starts off, you get a little bit of a charge in the beginning and then it kind of spaces off into some solar winds. And then you have that bass line, which just kind of distant and quietly kind of strutted stuff in the back, beginning that rhythm, beginning the first pulses of the heartbeat of the song. And then the way that it lines up with itself and starts to come on in. It does so very quietly, very minimally, just kind of picking up the pieces. Besides those, of course, hits, the ba, 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 like where the guitars and the drums, of course, would come in. But besides that, there's a lot of space left in between those hits. And I like how everything is so quiet in volume before that. Especially Brown vocally, he is way in the distance in the beginning. And if the guitars were reworked a little bit, this would sound very shoegazy, which is kind of interesting, like how they're kind of, pre that, of course. But it's just kind of cool how they sounded at that particular point. And then, of course, as the music begins to kick in, especially once it hits the chorus, once those repeated lines come in, then that overwhelming, crowd kind of response, I would say, as the listener comes in, the way that the atmosphere comes in with those guitars, now a big wash instead of just the hits. It's just a very overwhelming, kind of euphoric feeling, I would say. And that's where those vocals come into that catchy chorus, this is the one, this is the one. It just makes you want to cry out, makes you want to sing that out loud. And then on the second half, you have Squire on the guitar. And I love all these, slide ups and slide downs that he's doing, because you hear the guitar and it almost has a kind of interesting tone towards it, the way he does it. And then in the midst of that, you have Brown or one of the other band members, maybe vocally. There's that extra vocal line that happens during that chant. And I love the melodic flow of that vocal line. I love the little bit of a riff on that. That sounds really good. And then Rennie on the drums, I love how he brings in that big charge of toms and drums on the second half of this, bring about a nice, strong-armed kind of structure and rhythm there at the end. It just kind of overwhelms everything like a tidal wave. And of course, Manny holding it down on the bass throughout this whole thing, whether it's a little bit of a crumble or an earthquake, he's there keeping it all together. This was a really, really good track, and I think that this would be one of these showstoppers that everyone in the audience gets down on and sings along with the band. And like, here you go. I couldn't help but see it now. The song is played ahead of every Manchester United home game in Old Trafford. Ian Brown being a lifelong United supporter. Yeah, I could definitely imagine this being played during a football match. I'm not a sports guy. Manchester United is football, right? Football club. There you go. Okay, I just need to make sure. A girl consumed by fire, we all know her desire. From the plans that she has made, I have her on a promise. Immerse me in your splendor. All the plans that I have made. This is the one. This is the one that she's waited for. This is the one. This is the one she's waited for. I'd like to leave the country for a month of Sundays. Burn the town where I was born. If only she'd believe me. Belladonna, Belladonna, burn me out or bring me home. This is the one she's waited for. This is the one I've waited for. I made a plan, but it might go wrong. This is the one. This is the one she's waited for. So this, I can't help but read this as opportunity, right? Opportunity, chance given to you, passing in front of you, and you have to be the one to reach out and grasp it. You have to take advantage of it. And now apparently he is saying this is the chance. This is the one chance that not only he's been waiting for himself, but as he mentions, for her as well. And you have to take advantage of this particular opportunity and chance. Now, as for the direct references, he says, I like to leave the country for a month of Sundays. Interesting. I like to leave the country for a month of Sundays. Burn the town where I was born. Like, leave everything behind and move on, progress and grow. I'd like to leave the country for a month of Sundays. Like, if he could have Sunday every day for a month. Well, what is Sunday? Sunday, A lot of people worship in churches in different places. A lot of people just relax and do nothing, such as me. And so maybe that's what he wants. He just wants an opportunity for a break, an extended do nothing day. You know, a little PTO, basically. Something along those lines. And as he says, this is the time to take advantage of that. He also says, burn me out or bring me home. He's either going to burn out if he doesn't get this time, or he doesn't take this opportunity, or, you know, bring me home. I want to take it. You know, that's how I'm kind of reading it. And yeah, plans may go wrong, but at the same time, this is that one chance. Just like when, what's his name? Not Captain Planet. What's the wizard from Marvel? Doctor Strange, when he goes like this to Tony. And then, you know, the whole thing. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments. This is the one. Let me know what you guys thought of that down in the comments. I hope that you enjoyed the music. The Buy Me a Coffee there, which just went away. Sponsored song requests. If you'd like, please press the like button before you head out. Thank you as always for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.